Good evening, wonderful social workers. I am Journey Wade, and I am the Networking Director and Coordinator of Public Health and Higher Education. I graduated from Southern University where I received my bachelor's degree in social work, and I went on to go to SUNO where I received my master's degree in social work. Enough about me. The purpose on why we're here is to re-examine the theoretical foundations of social work practice. What comes to mind when you first think of theories? Does it make you view and understand the world differently? Each of us as individuals can answer that in many different ways, but as individuals, we each have a unique way of thinking and understanding. Theories is a generalized way of thinking with the intent to explain reasoning through facts and research. When you think about foundation, which is why we're here to re-examine the foundation of social work, foundation is the building a solid ground to help us excel in the years to come. Theories can guide social work practice in, I feel like, 3 different ways. One, it promotes us to provide better understanding to why people behave the way they do. It promotes us in figuring out the environment and what effects they have on those behaviors, and it effectively promotes interventions, making hypotheses or predictions for those interventions as well as treatments. There are 4 major theories of human development, which is Piaget's cognitive theory, Vygotsky's cognitive theory, Erik Erikson's psychosocial theory, as well as Freud's psychoanalytic theory. Piaget's cognitive theory focuses on what we know and how we use it to solve problems. Basically, the nature and development of our intelligence. Piaget had 2 different concepts, which was assimilation and accommodation. Assimilation is changing new information to fit what we know, as well, and accommodation is adjusting or modifying what we know to make room for those new, for new information or new experiences. The 4 stages of cognitive theory is sensory motor intelligence, pre-operational thought, concrete operational thought, and formal operational thought. Now, for each theory, I'm not going to go into full details because we all were once sitting in those little desks in college going into depth on each theory, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to review the theories and their stages. The 4 stages of the cognitive theories are here, and they range from different ages as well as the descriptions of each, from birth to 11 and older. The Piaget's theory, it gives us a better view of the development of knowledge from interactions of infants to relationships of adults. Vygotsky's cognitive theory, the main focus that he had was speech and language development. He used 2 different technical tools and psychological tools, which technical tools can be described as cars and weapons, and psychological tools can be described as counting systems or strategies for remembering. He used the zone of proximal development, which is what a child can do on its own versus what a child can do with guidance. And here he basically said that cultural values, beliefs, and traditions, social interactions, as well as language and communication skills all intertwine to promote the child to do different things. This is just comparing and contrasting Piaget's and Vygotsky's cognitive theories. And the major differences in both of their theories is that Piaget used developmental stages while Vygotsky didn't. Piaget believed that children should learn and explore the world to discover knowledge, while Vygotsky believed that children should learn with their teachers and their peers. The next theory is Erik Erikson's psychosocial theory. His theory focused on personality development of children, and it brought light to social nature rather than sexual nature. And here he have the 8 different stages: trust versus mistrust, autonomy versus shame and doubt, initiative versus guilt, industry versus inferiority, identity versus role confusion, intimacy versus isolation, generosity versus stagnation, and ego integrity versus despair. The next theory is Freud's psychoanalytic theory. And during this theory, Freud basically said that this stage is motivated by conscious and unconscious. sexual and aggressive drives for the individual's psychological functioning according to the developmental through life, a psychological approach, which was from Newman and Newman's book. And Freud actually had 5 different stages as well, which was oral, the anal stage, the phallic stage, the latency stage, and the genital stage. During the oral stage is 0 to 2, and that's where they basically begin with the mouth. They do the chewing, the sucking, things of that nature. The anal stage, which was 2 to 3, this is where they begin to learn and use the toilet. The phallic stage is 3 to 7. Latency is 7 to 11. And the genital stage is 11 to adulthood. All of these theories are helpful as far as promoting social work to further engage in practice. Piaget theories, Vygotsky theories, Freud, and as well as Erik Erikson's theory all help guide us to further promote our practice. Thank you guys for coming. Have a good night.